Hey guys, welcome again to another FIFA 23 tutorial. This is the FIFA Sage, and today we're going to be analyzing an alternate universe where I start playing FIFA in 2023. So in a situation, if I were to start playing FIFA again from the beginning, what steps would I take from being an absolute beginner to being a pro in as little time as possible? So the purpose of the video is to help both intermediate players and absolute beginners to get a little blueprint of the most effective path to follow when you're trying to learn and fully understand the game. So guys, this video is sponsored by skycode.gg. If you want to buy cheap FIFA 23 coin, make sure you check out skycode.gg. It's a secure site that sells the cheapest food coins in the market, and if you use my code FIFA23, you get 10% discount on your purchase. The link's in the description. So if I were to start playing FIFA in 2023, the first thing I'll do is learn how to defend. I know this seems strange because most times we just want to start playing the game and start scoring goals. Scoring goals is fun and good, but having a solid defense is the best strategy to win. If you can hold the game at 0-0 for as long as possible, your chances of being able to pull out a goal and win the match grows exponentially as the match progresses. So learning how to defend and making your defense as impregnable as possible is the first part to take to be a great player. So things you should focus on when learning how to defend is the jockeying, timing tackles, and tracking runs. Jockeying is simply moving your player while holding down the L2 button to mark the spaces and tackle the ball. Then timing your tackles. Your tackles need to be timed, especially the stand tackles and the slide tackles. Timing your tackles are really important because using a stand tackle wrongly will make you get dribbled past easily. You have to be in a position where you'll be able to reach the ball before you use the stand tackle. And then for tracking runs, being able to predict the pass and the plays of your opponent is a huge boost while defending. So tracking runs is simply seeing a dangerous opportunity, switching course of the player close to that position, and then jockeying backward or sprinting backwards to prevent that danger zone from being exploited. So that's basically the top things you need to learn about defending. If you want to go in depth into defending FIFA 23, I have a video on the channel where I explain everything I just said about defending with more details and real life controller applications. The link will be in the description if you're interested in that. So after you nail down the defending, the second thing you need to learn is how to make decisive passes and build up plays. A lot of gamers actually play down the importance of being able to make the correct pass at any given situation, because at any time in the game a wrong choice of pass can make you lose the ball and then your opponent can capitalize on that. So perfecting the basics of passing and ball distribution is very important. And also in an attacking sense, building up plays, knowing the pass to use and the appropriate passing option for each scenario is a skill that should be taken for granted because it leads to a lot of chance being created, which ultimately translates to more goals being scored. So the main passing option are the long pass, the through pass, and the driven pass or the driven cross. You can use the driven passes to switch wing and escape from a congested area, and the through pass or the lob through pass, as we all know, can break any defense when used properly. So I'll make sure I learn up on my passes and get them in order. And then for number 3, you learn how to attack intensely. Just because I said defending is important doesn't mean attacking should be taken for granted. Being vicious while attacking is still very important. So you should be able to keep your opponents on their toes while attacking by learning how to dribble, trigger player runs with the L1 or make creative runs with the L1 and the right stick. Then you perfect your shooting techniques and know which technique is suitable for each situation. If you are the edge of the box outside and the ball is on the strong foot of the player, you can explore a finesse shot option. Or if you are close to a keeper, you can use a ground shot, or you can simply use a more advanced option with the newly added power shot. So after learning how to defend and learn how to make passes, I really encourage you learn how to improve your overall attack, because at the end of the day, goal is all that matters. If you can outscore your opponent, you win. Then for the number 4, I'll learn about 10 skill moves minimum, which will be the most effective one for that particular game. You know, as the game progresses, some skill moves are nerfed while others are overpowered. So it's left for you to try them out and see which of them are really good for that particular year. So in FIFA 23, the notable skill moves are the elastical, the reverse elastical, the borrow cut 180, step overs, and the Megiddy spin cancel, and also the Laketa. So make sure you're very free with doing this skill and being able to perform there in all situations facing different directions. This will give you an edge in being able to beat your opponent's player just by performing a skill move, which is also an advantage because you can create different spaces in the pitch. Then for number 5, I'll learn how to press and keep the pressure on. This simply involves being able to dispossess your opponent at all times. If you're learning how to press, you need to learn how to use the team press, the second man press, to cut out the passing lane of your opponent and being able to minimize their choices. Being able to keep the pressure up will help you keep your opponent at bay and make them not be able to progress up the field easily. So there are some videos about pressing on the channel. I'll drop them in the description, so make sure you check them out if you're interested in learning how to press. Then as a bonus, you can learn some hidden tricks and set pieces. Being able to convert your set pieces is a great asset because those are basically free goals. Being able to score from corner kick, direct free kick, or being able to cross those free kicks to get the header from your player. So exploiting your set pieces is something you should actually master, and learning the tricks in the game for that particular year. So you should know if the finesse shot in this particular game is OP, or the ground shot are good, or they're elastical, they're unstoppable. So just by playing the game, you should be able to notice some tricks that will cause problems for your opponent. So those are the tricks you should keep at the back of your mind to be able to use in game. So guys, that's basically everything I will learn if I were to start playing FIFA in 2023. So I'm going to give a quick recap of the order. Firstly, you learn how to defend. Then secondly, you learn how to make decisive passes and build up plays. And number 3, you learn how to attack intensely. While number 4, you learn at least 10 skill moves, making sure those are the most effective skill move of that particular game. And then you learn how to press and keep the pressure on, which involve being able to dispossess your opponent. And finally, you learn some hidden tricks and perfect your set pieces. So that's basically all you need to know. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please drop a like, and also if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I upload new video. Thank you for watching, guys. Cheers.